Welcome guys, my name is Albert, and in today's video we are going to be breaking down a video by Fresh and Fit. They're going to be they're going to be dealing with the idea of what a woman should be bringing to a high value male, right? If you are a man, what you should be demanding from the woman that you are going to be dealing with long term, the woman that you're going to be giving the honor of actually having your kid, right? A woman that you might want to think about committing to long term, what this woman has to bring into your life. Guys, if you have not already, guys, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos, guys, okay? Guys, if you have not already, guys, hit this video with a like. It really helps us in the YouTube algorithm. I really appreciate that. All right, so let's dive right into this topic, into this video, and I'm going to be breaking down the video as we go along.
Well, I think I bring feminine inspiration to the table. Like Kelly Rowland say, I'm gonna be your motivation. When you come home, I'm gonna be in lingerie. I'm gonna keep it nice and fresh and waxed for you. I'm gonna cook your food. You just gotta bring home the great things. That's it.
Shit.
I don't ask for a lot.
Okay. I mean, okay, hold on.
See, I got you. Yeah. I got you, right?
God damn.
Hold on.
He's
got you
interested.
Hold on.
He's interested, yeah, of course.
Hold on.
That's
It
crazy.
ain't regular. That's what men want.
I want to know,
Who
right?
want that?
So,
Chris.
Mr. Organic is a high value guy, right?
Right.
I want to know from you, brother. What do you look for in a woman? So you heard all these answers, right? What do you look for?
I mean, yeah, like, of course, most of them is gonna stand on they pretty, they gonna fuck you and all that. Come home, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Like, we get that dime a dozen. Like, a nigga got bread, nigga. I'm 6'6", 230. I'm smooth. Even without the money, I had every woman I ever wanted. So, like, just because you're gonna be at my home when I come there cooking, I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? I never needed it. You know what I'm saying? I need a girl that's gonna understand what I go through. Who's gonna keep a motherfucker on top of his toes. It's gonna push him and motivate him. You know what I mean? That's also gonna come with some ideas. You know what I mean? Give me creative criticism on my grind. You know what I mean? Also add to the table. You know what I mean? Not just trying to grab some food every time it's filled up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta bring something to this table. Like, fucking pussy is over with after a certain time. Like, I could fuck any bitch I ever wanted in my life. I always have. That's not appealing to me no more. You know what I mean? Once you get money and once you was already having that, you gotta bring more. Your energy gotta be right. Your mind gotta be right. That body don't mean nothing after a while. You know what I'm saying? A nigga will fuck anything, man. So, like, you could be the baddest bitch in the world. That's fine. Nigga gonna have you, and I'm gonna fuck a bitch, motherfucker, a 2 and a 3. Nigga will do that.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z had Beyonce, he still fucks some other pussy. How can you beat that? Because he would just want some new pussy on the sky.
Look, that is so true, right? If a woman is just coming to you and all she brings to the table is her vag, that is not a woman that you should be having your kids with or thinking long term with, right? If all she has to offer is her vag, nah, right? We as men have to start demanding more from the women that we are dealing with, right? We have to start demanding more from the women that we want to actually have our kids. If she brings nothing to the table to you, then why is she in your inner circle, right? She should just be for recreational use. Like a woman like this, recreational use only. She's only there for fun. That's it, right? This is not a woman that is going to be actually taking care of your home or taking care of your family or having your kids. No, right? You have to understand this, especially if you're a guy that is focused on his purpose, because you don't want a woman in your inner circle that is going to be a liability to you. This is very important. Any woman in your life has to be a complement to your life. She has to add to your life. And you as a man has to sit down and think about, okay, what is it that a woman in my life that I'm going to be thinking about long term, that's going to have my kids, what does she have to bring to the table? She has to bring more than just her looks and her vag, because those things at the end of the day don't mean anything, right? They don't mean anything. You rather want to deal with a 7 that will bring you peace and be an addition to your life and your business than deal with a 10 that will be a hassle and a headache to you, right? That all she does is just give you vag and is a constant source of pain and headache. Okay, let's continue.
So that ain't nothing, man. It's your energy, it's your mind, what you bringing to help me grow. And what's gonna help us grow. That what counts.
Yeah, preach, brother.
Yeah.
Preach.
But
Absolutely.
a bad bitch brings inspiration that you will
not to no
get.
real nigga that already
Yeah.
had that. If you got a fat, lame, rich nigga that need all that, I just want a bad bitch, that nigga, he's a square. He's a nobody.
Yeah.
But a nigga that been sufficient his whole life and got every girl he wanted, what is a bad bitch doing for me? That's nothing. We always had that. What you bringing more than just being always just a million bad bitches walking this earth. That's the cheapest and most easiest thing to get for a nigga got some money is a bitch and some pussy.
Bam.
You go to, like I said, you go to Brazil right now, it's gonna be a 10,000 bad bitch you ever seen in your life. You get them bitches $1 and a coffee, and that bitch gonna lick your feet, man. That's worthless to a real nigga, man.
Right.
You gotta be a fat, slow brain, regular ass nigga that finally got some money to be opposed, and I got a bad bitch. Like, come on, man.
That is so true. Guys, you don't want to be a guy like PJ Washington, the guy that just got finessed and played by a chick, right? Because if all your focus is, I just want a hottie, I just want a hottie, I just want a hottie, then when you finally get money, or let's say you have money right now, you are basically saving up that money to give it to some other woman because she's going to try and finesse the bag from you. You have to demand more from these women. The women that you are dealing with in your life, you have to demand more. And if you guys don't know who PJ Washington is, Google him, right? Google him. There was a girl that he was dealing with that he just got pregnant. And then once she got pregnant, she left him. Why? Because all he was thinking about was, oh, I just want a baddie. She made a video years ago talking about how she would be able to finesse an NBA player. And she did it. Why? Because these men that, some guys out here, all you're thinking about is, I just want a bad bitch, right? I just want a baddie. That's all I want. That's all I want. And not really thinking, okay, this woman needs to add to my life. This woman needs to be an asset to my life, right? That's what happens when you don't think about making sure that the women that you are dealing with or actually trying to make this woman the mother of your children isn't an asset. Because all she's doing, all that woman will do, and a woman like this, is just take. These women, if you do not make sure that they're an asset, they will be a liability automatically. If she's not an asset to your life, she is automatically going to be a liability to you. Okay? So guys, when you are dealing with women and you are vetting women for the long term, make sure that she's bringing something to the table. Make sure she's an addition to your life, and you got to figure out what that is. Okay? And it got to be more than she's inspirational, right? If you want to be inspired, go look at art, listen to music, right?
Like, that's a different type of breed of human that they rock soft to that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Y'all get your money now. Go get all them niggas. But a nigga like me, that shit is like, it's nothing. You know what I mean? Our energies got to be connected. You know what I'm saying? We got to grow together. That's the most important.
So you'll take a basic bitch that is somebody that you want to talk to over a bad bitch that will inspire you.
So you consider yourself a bad bitch?
No, yeah, I do actually.
So you above basic. Well, you don't even work. You don't have no attributes to the table here. Like,
I
what
do
we
have
talking about?
attributes.
Like
I'm
Wow, she's unemployed and she thinks that she's something. Wow, some guys have really messed up the game. Some guys really mess up the game because if she's thinking that she's unemployed and she's bringing something to a guy that has a six-figure income or more, then I think some guys are messing up the game, and we need to fix that. At least fix it for yourself. You know, don't get played by women like this. If a woman is not bringing anything to your life, don't make her convince you that she's the prize, even though she's bringing nothing to you. Right? Just because she's a baddie, quote unquote, she has ass and tits, and she has that doesn't make her the prize. Right? She means nothing. Don't be like Drake that basically rented out a stadium to take out a single mother that is in her 40s. This is freaking Drake, one of the top artists in the world. Whether you like him or not, he's one of the top artists in the world. and he's treating a single mother of 40 like she's the prize, renting out a stadium, right? This is what happens when you do not really think of making out, actually vetting women and saying, okay, this woman needs to bring something to the table for me to treat her like she's special. That's what happens.
I inspire my men.
How? You don't got no job. You got, what's your education?
Listen,
what's your master's
but you
degree
have to but you have to realize that when men make it to a certain level,
Right.
they're not checking for a woman's education.
They're not?
When you're making millions of dollars, you don't care about a woman's education.
Yes, you do.
Talk to
I
plenty
do.
of rich men.
I do. I'm a rich man. I got an estate in Malibu. Okay,
An
2
estate?
acres. Yes.
Oh, I
2
would like
acres.
to see the paperwork.
Okay, we can show you the paperwork.
Go ahead and show me the
paperwork
title.
We gotta show a paperwork to somebody that got no paper.
Miseducated.
That would make no sense.
Show me, pull up that deed. Can he pull up the deed?
Can you
You
pull up
don't
your
even know
car?
what a
Can you
deed
pull up a
is.
vehicle?
You don't even know what a deed is because you
What
ain't
deed you
got
got? What deed you got?
a deed to these.
Come on, man. You got a little residue underneath your nose,
Man,
baby.
he's
So, I don't
certified.
do that.
He's certified.
But I get
But
what you're
I
saying.
get what you're saying, though.
I see
Yeah.
fucking with loser, fat, old niggas got money. I get it.
Nah,
Don't play with
negative.
them.
But seriously,
There's
when
no
you
way
reach
you
a
got
certain
nobody
level,
efficient
when you
around you.
reach a certain level, you don't care if that girl works as a bottle girl. You don't care if this
It
girl
don't
has
matter.
a job.
We
Like
didn't
you
say
don't
that. We gotta
care
have somebody that got
you
some smarts,
already
though.
because you
We can tell you
already
ain't got no
you've
smarts.
already
Like, we
made
need
it to a
somebody with
certain
some
level.
brain. It ain't about just want to suck the dick all the time.
Your energy needs to be matched.
We need,
That's what I'm saying.
it's bigger than
But
just.
you're saying because she doesn't have a job or
It
work,
don't
she
matter.
can't match your energy?
It don't matter. I'm talking about you personally on the
But you don't know me
term.
personally.
I can tell you ain't got no brain.
Honey, I worked in corporate finance. What are you
did?
talking?
So why are
Yes,
you not
baby.
employed now?
Because I don't want to be.
So you want to be a slave to a man with some money?
I want to. No, honey. I want to be an inspiration with someone
How?
to some money.
What?
All right, guys, that is the video. Yeah, they're just going back and forth. But yes, the point of this video is that you as a man, you need to be basically focused on your square, right? So you need to understand what is it that you need from a woman, right? You don't need, I'm not saying that you need a woman, but understand that if you're dealing with a woman and you want a woman to have your kids, or you're trying to deal with this woman long term, make sure that she's bringing more than her vag to the table. Make sure that she's bringing more than her looks to the table. Because guys, things like looks fade, right? You would rather deal with a woman that is a 7 and brings a lot more to your life than dealing with a woman that is a 10 and she is a liability to your life, right? Because when you're dealing with women that you want them for the long term, like as in either you want to get a girlfriend or a partner for life, or you're thinking of, you know what, I want this woman to have my kids, the mother of your children. She has to bring more than just vag in her looks. Guys, looks fade. Trust me. Looks fade. If you don't believe me, look at your parents. Look at your parents, right? Looks fade. So you need that woman to bring more to the table than just her looks. Because at the end of the day, a woman needs to be a complement and an asset to your life. She can't be a liability, guys. Okay? We have a lot of guys out here dealing with women that are just simply liabilities, and you can't do that. Guys, that is the video. Remember, you are 100% responsible for everything in and out of your life. So choose wisely. If you have not already, guys, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos, guys. Any comments that you guys have about the videos, let me know in the comment sections below. Hit this video with a like. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.